and they'll be able to get you a key. So if I now come back in and you look at the cinder blocks, it will tell you cinder wall. So I need 4 cinder blocks and 2 buckets of mortar for cinder block wall. If I go to the mortar and double click, it then tells you foundations. Is it possible to just play basic? Yep. That's what everybody else is doing. You're going to have key giveaways tonight, Tidy Gamer? Okay, mate. Excellent. You can play, yeah, I've got some now. I'm not going to stop the stream to look for keys though. But I have been gifted a few from Axel, so, you know. But I'm not going to give any out at the moment while we're doing this. So the different materials you find, now you've got scrap metal. If you get scrap metal, I might even go back down to my TP and get some scrap metal. I might even go get the satchel charges out and go blow stuff up again for you as well, if you want. My rule in DayZ, Epoch, whatever, is don't ever get attached to your gear. Now that's the same for this mod. So if you want me to go and blow stuff up, I will blow stuff up. The other thing is, because I used satchel charges earlier, I blew up some of my other base, which was the test base, and I made some room in the world limit. There's a limit to how many items can be within the world. They're going to increase that as the servers progress, because otherwise what will happen is, you know, you're going to end up with 50 people on who are all going to put down a TP and no one can build anything. Does the base stay? Yes, no, it's staying at the minute. This base has now been up about 5-6 weeks, and you know, they might wipe when they need to. How did the developers explain those things? Now, I wasn't going to mention that, but they're obviously a part of the game. They are mutated. Can the base you build be blown up? Yes. Do you want me to show you? Once I'll build the wall, then I'll go get some satchels, and we'll go blow up my other base just to show you. So we got the wall. Now this is how to build. You chop a tree down. You then make it into lumber. Double click on the stud wall, and you get this build. Now a lot of people, as you can see, there you go, world limit reached. So we now actually need to go blow some stuff up. Can you secure the base with combo locks? Yes, when combo locks are brought back in. Annie, do you want to come watch an explosion? Because I've got to blow some more stuff up.
Sure. Hang on a sec. Just give me 1 minute.
So we're going to now drive to my TP. We're going to see if I've got the satchel charges left, and we're going to go back to my other base, blow it up to make some more room. So at the moment there's a world limit, and this is important. We can't have too many items on the world at the moment because they're trying to get the balance between the loot working and spawning, the bits of the base being built, and the enemy AI that are within the game. So when people say, oh, there's not enough AI, don't worry, that's coming. They're going to crank that up. When you see that it hits a world limit, don't worry. That's only because they're making sure that the servers are lag free. A lot of the streamers at the moment are streaming this and they're playing like a team deathmatch or going around and doing that. That's fine. Good luck to them. I've done that, played that. Brilliant. That's not what we do. So if you do get a key, by all means enjoy it, but remember it is still only alpha, work in progress. So I'm just waiting for Annie, then we're going to go and get some more bits, and then we're going to go blow some stuff up. And then we'll come back and we'll build another wall and we'll do some more bits and bobs. So the materials that I've seen so far, we've got the cinder blocks, we've got the just wait for Annie to get on. We've got cinder blocks, we've got mortar, we've got scrap metal, we've got corrugated fence panels that we can put in, we've got the wood that we can do. Let me just get out then. Right, let Annie get on, and then I'll get on.
Come on, go for it.
If you happen to spot some going on, yes. Now they spawn at night time. Okay, so they're the kind of thing that come out at night more than during the day. Now I've got to be careful. I am not a very good driver on the quad bike. I've killed myself numerous times. So we're going to go get a satchel charge. Are there keyed vehicles yet? No, they're coming. They are coming, because obviously one of the things that everybody wants at the moment is to be able to store their gear. That's what Epoch is all about. You know, it's if you don't have the lockable vehicles and somewhere to store your gear, you know it's breaking point or whatever. Is it possible to upgrade the wooden walls? Yes, it is. It is. That's how you put stuff on the walls. So the stud walls are just the outline. You know, you then will be able to enclose the walls. And don't forget, cinder block walls are different. They're actually, similar to the Arma 2 cinder block walls. Okay, so if I had some more cinder blocks, I'd show you. But hopefully, as I say, Sequoia or IWAL or Axles or Melly or some of the other devs might just, spawn a load of gear in for themselves and knock them out of the ballpark. So we're actually now going to my stash. As I've said, because I've shown it on the stream, if you play on this server and you know where I am, I would ask you to stay away, but help yourself to whatever gear's in the TP. If I'm not on and you see where it is, by all means help yourself. I don't need it. I can always get more. Right, let me just mark the map again. And then we'll go back. So my TP is just down here. Oh, there you go. Just 800 meters, 600. Oh, yeah, they're death traps. One of the best videos of bad driving in Arma 3 Epoch was done by Axel. He was streaming with IWAL, and I think it could have been Sequoia, and he actually did a Dukes of Hazzard 360 barrel roll in an SUV about 180 mile an hour. It was well funny. If you haven't seen it, try and find it on YouTube or on Axel's channel. Now, once again, the items all have different like hit points, if you want to call a term for a better name. Can show how to upgrade. I can't show you at the moment. I don't have the materials. I've used a lot and I've had a lot stolen, so unfortunately I can't, because that's how you make doors as well, is you upgrade your walls. Once you get a stud wall, that means nothing. Okay, that is just the outline. What you then need is to be able to put the windows in, the doors in, things like that. So hit the eye in front of this. I'm going to help yourself to a hatchet or anything in there, Annie. So I'm just going to come down and get... See, I've got anti-tank mines. I've got 2 anti-tank mines. I've got drinks and stuff, but I'm actually... There's a tripwire mine. There you go, moist towelette thingy. Bucket of mortar. Let's take that. So, explosive satchel, that's what I wanted. So if I now get this stuff, alright, and if I back off just to show you. Safes are not in yet, no. If I do that, facing the other way. So I've now got a load of small metal salvaged. Double click it, shelf kit, large metal. Okay. Craft. And then if we find where that went, double click. Frequency jammer.
I'm good. I'm good.
Vehicle repair kit. Okay, so
thank you, Dan.
what are all this stuff? It's more bits. If you get corrugated fence panels, you can use those. The shelving, and I'll show you the shelving here because this was my initial test base. Okay. So we'll go up here and I'm going to blow some shit up. Better part this a little bit away. Okay. What's currently the most expensive in-game? Because one of the things you can do is sell to the traders. One of the most expensive items so far that I've seen is an SUV. Jammin, hello. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and blow up some of these items. So I'm going to place the explosive satchel charge. It's on a 40-second timer. Right, be careful now. And then I'm just going to back off a little bit. And Okay, satchel charges in game already. How about that? I know everybody likes it. And what you'll now notice is these walls have been broken. Okay, there is nothing left here. It's what I've spoken to with AWOL, who is obviously head developer, and Axel and stuff. That's why they're, that's why you got a multi-gun. That's why you have energy packs. Now I'm all out now, but it's cleared up so I can build again.
Cool.
So this was my initial base, and if you want, I could now grab this and move it. And I'm going to go back to where we're building, and I'll show you how we do all this. But just to give you an idea. Now this is one of the things that really made me laugh. It's been notified they are going to fix it. Okay, but just to give you a little laugh. No. This is alpha, this is to be expected. It's because the floor and the wall is a physical object. Okay? Alright, drop it. Now, at respawn, the walls will come back, so don't worry. But what they're actually going to do is they're going to change the way that will knock down those walls. Because it's only these concrete walls that it does it on. Okay? It doesn't do it on buildings, so it won't do it on, say, a house or something like that. But that has been put on the forums for them to look at, and they're going to look at it. So we're now going to go back over, and once again we've got Annie in with us. So yeah. Would they crush it? Yes, they hurt. They do hurt. How do I know? Because when we were testing this build system, me and my friend One Shot, I died a lot. Because the other thing is, because the items are physical, he was holding floors and I was dropping onto him or jumping onto him, and then we were building walls on him. And it was a way of, trying to get things to work. Oh, I didn't show you the shelves. Back there's some shelves that is like a crate, so that you can build a shelf, and it's like the shelving you get in your garages and in like storerooms and things where you can stack stuff on it, and that is persistent as well. It's not lockable, but you can put cans of food or guns and things in there like the TP, and they stay there after server reset. So we're going to go back, we're going to go build again. So for those of you who haven't seen it, we're now actually going to carry on with some building. What I think is going to happen, because someone asked earlier that at the moment there haven't been any wipes to the servers. Now this server is the initial server that was the development server. It's the original first one. Everything has been tested on this one. A lot of the servers that people are playing on at the moment are now being hosted, and they're testing out the hosts and how much lag and the pings and things like that. They have only been up a week. There is no need for them to be, to look at wiping them. Although if you think about it, they're already at world limit. And people are saying, well, we want to try and build stuff. And, there's so many people who want to play Epoch for the building. So here we go, we're now back over here.
We want to try and get a crew together, because Hobo's arrived, and I think Tanika's had to go out though.
Yeah, Tanika's had to go out. Now, if you and Hobo want to, I'm going to carry on doing some more building, because I've got people coming and going. But yeah, grab Hobo, get him over here, and then he can help himself.
Alright, sounds good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to showing you what to do. Now, if you've seen this before...
You've not started up yet, but...
I do apologise, but come on guys, this is for people who haven't seen this before. So what we've done then today is we've built logs, or chopped logs down. We've then made them into lumber packs. We made them into a wall. Now, I'm going to show you what you would think you would do if you are used to playing Epoch 2, okay? I brings up your inventory, you get your wall, you double click, left click, and it gives you build. You click build. Now, this is where we smashed our heads against a brick wall, because if you look on the forum there is a control guide and it says page up, page down. But if you page up, page down, nothing happens. So how do you get the height right? If you run around, I've got to be a bit careful, this is physical and I don't want to hurt Annie. So there she is. So if I now run over here, okay, as I now come across my floor, okay, How do I get it to sit where I want it to go? Because look,